we are going to get started, and we're going to go right to Monday of last week. So let's see what it was all about. And it was our Movement for Movement Monday. So we haven't done this one in a little while, and I want to remind everybody that every year we kind of have a theme. And back in 2020, unbeknownst to us about COVID, we just started this theme of let's get everybody feeling comfortable moving. We hear this a lot in the community, that people are scared to go back to exercising. They're scared to take walks. Shoot, they're scared if they get a cold and they have to sneeze. So community members like to talk amongst themselves on what they think they can and can't do. And of course, the most important person to have these conversations with is going to be your physician, because your physician knows your anatomy, your body, your situation, your response to medications. They're going to give you exactly what you need as far as restrictions. But when they give these to you, we encourage you to move, whatever that means for you. Do what is in the parameters of what they've set up. So while doing nothing is still doing something, we do highly encourage you to get up and move your body. So whatever they've given you as a restriction, kind of do that within those restriction limits. But a lot of times we do ask ourselves, what can we do? Whether we are post-surgical or we're in a watch and wait category. So in order to help answer some of these questions, I'm not sure if all of you are aware that Dr. Siddharth Prakash from the University of Texas Health Science Center at Houston, he's actually working on a randomized clinical trial that's actually studying the mental and physical benefits of exercise for people who survived an aortic dissection. So that's the key. This is not for aneurysms or watch and wait. This is for those of you who have actually survived an aortic dissection. He's working on this right now. He is looking into this, and there's actually 3 locations where you can participate. I always thought it was just in Houston, but they actually have 3 locations that you would need to travel to in order to participate in this exercise study. So the exercise study, it is in partnership with the John Ritter Foundation for Aortic Health, and you should actually participate if you have a history of aortic dissection, if you're looking to become more physically active, if you want to engage in some type of exercise or regular physical activity in a safe and supportive way. This study is for you, and compensation is available for each in-person study visit that you participate in. So they are actually asking people to participate in this randomized clinical trial that, again, is studying the mental and physical benefits of exercise for people who survived an aortic dissection. So if you've had a type A and or type B dissection, which would be ascending or descending, at least 3 months ago. So do not respond to this if you're in those first 3 months post-op. If you're past 3 months, then you should consider signing up. But you have to be able to attend in person for an exercise training session. And they are looking for people that own or have regular access to a treadmill or an exercise bike. So that would be for when you leave their facility. They are looking for someone to have access to either of those pieces of equipment. So as far as your commitment, this is going to run for 12 months, and they are asking you to attend at least 2 in-person sessions and 1 training session, personalized session at the UT Professional Building, which is in Houston. And you're actually going to exercise in a group setting, and you're going to attend 3 virtual sessions as well. And all of this is mapped out for you on the link on this post. You can also go to our resources section. There is a link that says research. And if you click on that, that'll lead you to this study. And they are going to actually have you wear a 24-hour blood pressure monitor. So this is not a halter that's monitoring you from an EKG perspective. This is a blood pressure monitor. They're interesting because they can go off at any particular time. And when they do, you have to stay still and calm and let it take your blood pressure. So you're going to have to wear a 24-hour blood pressure monitor at the beginning and at the end of the study. They're actually going to also measure your heart rate and your grip strength. And they're going to ask you to complete an online questionnaire and exercise you're shooting for you to do about 150 minutes within a week. So you do the math and figure out how many that might be a day. If it's 5 days, it's like, what is that? That's like 30 minutes a day. I don't think that means at one time. It wouldn't mean that for me. I'm being honest. I'm just saying. So if you're looking to contact, you can scan that QR code that you saw up here, or you can send emails to the individuals listed below, and they are still accepting participants. If you're curious of what this has been like, I know there are community members who have participated. Just post the question on any of the sites that you see on Facebook. You can also shoot us an email and we'll try to get those answers for you. You can send us one at info@aortichope.org. And that would be your Movement Monday. I am very much looking forward to seeing the results of this study because, you know, everybody asks, what can I do? And there is no one set of answers because we see people that end up back running triathlons, participating in a triathlon, running a marathon, working out with weights. And we see others that are told they can't lift more than 10 pounds. So to all be part of aortic disease, to have had dissections, or to be on watch and wait, just to hear the variety of restrictions and parameters that people are placed in, I think it's fascinating. And I think to participate in this study and help kind of narrow that down and be able to say, okay, here's what we're looking at and here's the reasons why, if you have this or you have this or not, I think that the outcome is going to be very telling. And I personally cannot wait for it.